What's up guys, Alex Wallace here from Wallace Training Systems, and this is the top 3 supplements you should be taking for your health. Guys, I want to preface this video by saying that a whole foods diet, rich in things like fiber, rich in things like lean protein, even some fatty fish, as well as rich in vegetables and fruit, should take precedence over any supplement that you want to take. If you get a good whole foods diet 80% of the time, then this is like the icing on the cake. That being said, let's get into the top 3 supplements for your health. The first supplement I want to talk about is a very important vitamin. But a vitamin is kind of a weird way to name it. It acts more like a hormone in your body, and that's vitamin D. I have personal experience with vitamin D because I actually got a blood test. I was inspired by a video that Stan Efferding made about a year ago where he talked about his struggles to get his vitamin D to optimal levels. After watching this video, I went and I talked to my medical provider and I asked him for a vitamin D test. Although he provided the vitamin D test, he told me that I should probably be taking vitamin D anyway, and he suggests everybody in Western Pennsylvania actually supplement with vitamin D. That being said, I wanted the blood test anyway. I wanted to confirm that I was low in vitamin D or that I wasn't, because I didn't want to waste my time or money on a supplement that I could potentially have not needed, but it turns out that I did. I dug deeper into vitamin D and I found that there are some very important benefits to it. Number 1, it helps with the absorption of calcium through your intestines. So if you care about things like muscle function as well as bone health, vitamin D can help provide both. Secondly, I'm going to show a study that showed that vitamin D can actually improve athletic performance. Optimal vitamin D levels can improve things like preventing injuries, athletic performance, muscle firing, all kinds of things that we as athletes care about. And lastly, I found this very interesting. I found a study that showed that optimal vitamin D levels can actually ward off acute upper respiratory infections. So while you want to stay in the gym, you want to feel good, you want to be healthy, you want to avoid acute upper respiratory infections, vitamin D can help with that as well. What I recommend is number 1, getting your vitamin D levels checked, and if you're deficient, trying to get them up to optimal levels through either dietary intervention or a supplement. But what are optimal levels? That's up for debate. My medical doctor just wanted to see me over the level of 30, but my own personal research shows me that optimal levels are between 50 and 80. But again, always listen to your doctor. The second supplement I want to talk about is curcumin. Curcumin is a powerful anti-inflammatory, and my own research tells me that inflammation in the body, chronic inflammation in the body, can actually result in something like cancer, as well as heart disease, and even some skin issues. I found an article in the British Journal of Pharmacology that summed up the benefits of curcumin nicely. It more or less said that it can ward off a lot of different chronic diseases, including cancer and cardiovascular disease, and it has a high safety protocol. One thing to note is that curcumin isn't readily accessible to the body. You need a very large dose in order to have any systemic effect. That being said, due to modern medicine, modern science, and its pharmacological application, there are things that you can do to increase absorption so you don't have to take grams and grams and grams of curcumin. One of which is getting it with black pepper extract, or you can get a Mariva version, which is also more bioactive. My own personal experience, I know that when I take curcumin, I feel a little different, especially through my digestive system. I don't feel like as much heartburn or as much indigestion. That's just my own personal experience. That's just what I got out of the supplement. But again, there's a lot of good research to show that it can have a wide swath of benefits, and I think most people should consider taking this supplement. The third supplement I'm going to mention isn't going to be without controversy, and that's omega-3. Recently, a study came out in 2018 that more or less aggregated all the relevant information from omega-3 supplementation and its effect on cardiovascular events. What they found was that omega-3 supplementation really didn't help prevent any cardiovascular events. If there was an effect, it was extremely small. That being said, the only benefit to omega-3 was never touted as being only cardiovascular. There are other benefits to having an omega-3 supplement. A recent article in Science Direct came out and showed the neurological benefits of having omega-3. Although these studies were done in rodents, I can corroborate this information with a book that I recently read called The End of Alzheimer's. Dr. Dale Brednitson, who created something called ReCore to actually prevent and reverse Alzheimer's, suggests having an omega-3 supplement to ward off cognitive decline. And if you continue to follow that path, you can see that there is a lot of anecdote as well as research to show that optimal levels of omega-3, which can be achieved through dietary intervention or omega-3 supplementation, can help ward off neurological decline. So again, guys, the top 3 supplements for your health, in my opinion, are number 1, vitamin D, particularly vitamin D3. Number 2, curcumin. Curcumin should be optimized through either black pepper or through a Mariva version. Number 3 is a good omega-3 supplement. If you're not getting fatty fish like salmon several times a week, that can really have a good boost to your health. Again, guys, if you like the video, please like the video. We are committed to putting out content at least twice a week. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, make sure you subscribe. Again, I'm Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems, and thanks for watching.